Writing St. Lucian Kweyol is a lot easier than most people think. You only need to pay attention for a few minutes to a few rules and guidelines, then with plenty of practice, you will be well on your way to becoming an expert. This writing system used in St. Lucia and Dominica is slightly different from that used in other countries like Guadeloupe and Martinique. Here are some general guidelines before we begin. Many of the Kweyol consonants are pronounced exactly the same as in English. The letter R is not generally used except in certain words borrowed from the English language. For example, radio, record, stress. The letters Q and X are never used, and the letters C and U never appear alone. They always appear as part of the digraphs CH pronounced sh and OU pronounced U. There is only one way to write each sound in Kweyol, unlike English, where one sound, for example K, can be spelled several different ways. K, choir, K, kitten, K, cup, K, quiet. In Kweyol, only the letter K is used. There are no silent letters or unnecessary letters. For example, in the French language, the word but, mais, is spelled M-A-I-S. In Kweyol, it is simply M-E with an accent. Neither are there any double letters. For example, in French, the word speed, vitesse, is spelled with a double S. In Kweyol, it is V-I-T-E-S. The extra S serves no purpose. There is one exception to this rule, and that is with reference to double N. More about this later. There are 8 different vowels or vowel digraphs which you should learn. The first 5 are simple enough to remember. A is similar to what you learned in kindergarten. A is for apple. A is pronounced A. I is for igloo. I is always pronounced as E. O is pronounced exactly the same, O. OU is pronounced U. And AY is pronounced I, as in nice. If you were to pronounce each letter separately, A, which is A, plus Y, Y, and combine them, you would get the sound I, I. The next 3 vowel sounds are a bit trickier, and the sooner you master them, the quicker you will be able to write Kweyol. It is important to master those sounds not only because they may be the most unfamiliar to you, but also because they appear very frequently in a lot of words. The letter E with an acute accent is pronounced A, as in Abraham. Here are a few examples of Kweyol words containing the A sound. Tewe, to bury. Laver, to wash. Casser, to break. When the letter E has a grave accent, it is pronounced E, as in echo. Here are a few examples of Kweyol words with the E sound. Boire, to drink. Vert, glass or green. Beau-père, father-in-law. The letter O with a grave accent is pronounced O, as in orange. Here are a few examples of Kweyol words with the O sound. Mort, to die. Popote, a doll. D'accord, to agree. And now it is time for your first exercise, which combines all the vowel sounds that we have just covered. See how quickly you can spell the following words. You would make fewer mistakes if you make it a habit to break each word down into syllables before attempting to spell it. You may want to pause the video after each word. Number 1. To close. Fermer, fermer. Number 2. Outside. Dehors. Dehors. Number 3. To climb. Monter. Monter. Number 4. To bite. Morder. Morder. Number 5. Color. Couleur. Couleur. Number 6. Work. Travail. Travail. Number 7. Insane or mad. Fou. Fou. Number 8. A piece. Morceau. Morceau. Number 9. To rub. Frotter. Frotter. Number 10. Boy. Tiboy. Tiboy. Here is the correct spelling of the words. Take some time to review any sounds which you may have gotten wrong. There are 3 nasal sounds in Kweyol. AN pronounced as in money. ON pronounced on as in sonny. And EN pronounced en as in Jenny. Some people find it difficult to differentiate between the nasal sound en and E with the grave accent e. If you were to say en while pinching your nostrils, you would feel a vibration in the nasal cavities. This does not happen when you say e. It is important to be able to differentiate between the 2 sounds, as this will influence your spelling. Remember, Kweyol is written exactly as it sounds. Practice saying those 2 words, la main, hand, and la main, the C. La main, la main. Exercise 2. Write the following words correctly. Remember to first break each word down into syllables. Number 1. To like. Aimer. Aimer. Number 2. Morning. Bon matin. Bon matin. Number 3. To bathe. Baigner. Baigner. Number 4. Mango. 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 Number 5. Drum. Tambour. Tambour. Number 6. To paint. Peinturer. Peinturer. Number 7. Begin. Commencer. Commencer. Number 8. Uncle. Tonton. Tonton. Number 9. Church. La messe. La messe. Number 10. Inside. Un dedans. Un dedans. Once again, take some time to review any words that you may have gotten wrong before going on to the next section. Earlier on, we mentioned that the only time double letters are found in Kweyol is with the letter N. This happens when the N sound is preceded by a nasal sound. For example, mener, to bring. Me, nasal sound, plus ne, mener, resulting in 2 N's. Here are some other examples. Banane, ba, plus na plus n. Banane. Nenen. Ne plus ne plus n. Nenen. Sonnet. Son plus ne. Sonnet. In this segment, we will take a look at 4 more sounds with which you need to familiarize yourself. The first is CH, which is pronounced sh. For example, chanter, to sing, marcher, to walk, and wash, stone. The next sound is TJ, pronounced ch, as in church. Some Kweyol words with this sound include che, heart, and piche, to prick or stab. The third sound is DJ, a harder sound which is articulated in the throat. It is pronounced J, as in George. Some examples of Kweyol words with the DJ sound include jab, devil, fijai, face. The letter J in Kweyol has a soft sound and is pronounced J, as in the word closure. For example, jeter, to throw, manger, to eat. Take some time to internalize the differences in pronunciation among the 4 sounds before proceeding to the next exercise. CH, sh, TJ, ch, DJ, j, and J, j. Exercise 3. Listen carefully to the following words. Remember to break each word down into syllables before attempting to spell it. Number 1. To hold. Chebe. Chebe. Number 2. To change. Changer. Changer. Number 3. To let go. Lâcher. Lâcher. Number 4. To cure. Jewi. Jewi. Number 5. To swim. Nager. Nager. Number 6. To rip, to tear. Déchirer. Déchirer. Here is the correct spelling. How many did you get correct? The hyphen is used to indicate the definite article, the. For example, Tifia, the girl. Tabla, the table. Nomlan, the man. The apostrophe is used when writing contractions. For example, manger. Manger is really 2 words contracted into one. Manger plus li. Manger li. But in Kweyol, we say manger. Another example is kow, yourself. Again, 2 words contracted together, ko plus u, but we say kow. Let's look at 2 more examples. Ma, moins plus pa, moins pa. For example, ma mêlé, moins pas mêlé, contracted to ma mêlé. Also na, moins plus ka, moins ka. But in Kweyol, we say na. For example, Na ale. I am going. As your final assessment, you will now write the following 2 sentences in Kweyol. Remember to break down the words into syllables before attempting to write them, and pause the video after each sentence to allow yourself adequate time to think. Good luck! Sentence number 1. Mwen entwe an kay la, ek mwen we chien ka vomi. Mwen entwe an kay la, ek mwen we chien ka vomi. Sentence number 2. Kweyol, dokter a kay menen simen pochen pou fey. Kweyol, dokter a kay menen simen pochen pou fey.